Everyone, Juga, voice of the dragons, and today I am going to be upgrading my water system. So this is going to be a nice little video as to how to build your own system, or if you're curious if you want me to build it for you, this is generally what it's going to look like. But to start off with, I sourced and found high grade elite Shungite, and I'm going to show you right now. Not a sponsor, I got this Shungite from Carillion Masters. I got 0.77 pounds at about $46 shipped, if I remember correctly. And I got 3 of these to make, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm using a lot of Shungite for a specific reason, because I'm making 2.5 gallons of water. And so I wanted to show you the old setup, guys. I'm going to have to take it down to transfer the Shungite over to the new system because I need that much Shungite. But this is what the old setup looks like. So in here, there is about 2 pounds of elite Shungite and rock Shungite, and I handpicked the rock Shungite that was usable for water. A lot of crystals, magnets, more crystals, and a lot of magnets. And that's what the setup looks like. This is what I'm upgrading to. Like I said, it's 2.5 gallons. It's from Zero Water, not a sponsor. Hope to be one day. But this is their glass container. I'm going to have to sanitize this and make sure it's good for water, and I'll show you the process of how I go through that. And now we're going to show you how to clean the Shungite. I already opened up one bag, but I wanted to go through it step by step. So you open your bag, you go through, and you're going to put it in a glass Tupperware. And then you're going to take it, have it filled in, and make sure your water is flowing slowly. And rinse out the Shungite, and you'll see all the debris rinse off of that. And then you're going to place your Shungite in a strainer and rinse said Shungite with the tap water. And because we are making structured water, we need to keep everything as pristine and as clean as possible. So I have to be extra anal about the process of this, and I'm going to show you why. So because of where I am and just how things are, I have to clean stuff with tap water, which is not the best, especially for the Shungite. So I just cleaned this pot. Here's some pre-made wine water, but you can use distilled water. And you're gonna pour some to sanitize, quote unquote, sanitize the pot. And you just take some, rinse the clean water, and then dump it. And now this is good and ready for use. And all of this still has some tap water in it, but that's fine. Dump the Shungite into the pot. Okay, so now that the Shungite is in the pot, we're going to take the same distilled water and we're going to fill it up and make sure the Shungite is covered in water. And then from there, we're going to go to our stove and we're going to put it on a low heat. The reason why I do this was because originally when I started making Shungite water, I was using the wrong type of Shungite and I had to thoroughly clean the stone. But what I learned through doing that is that the Shungite, it does something with the heat. It reacts very peculiar with the heat. If you hold a piece of Shungite up to a flame and you get it hot long enough, you can move the heat in the stone and prevent it from burning you. It's pretty crazy to see. But I want to clean it on a molecular level and not just like energetically and vibrations, but just make sure it's thoroughly, physically, energetically, and structurally clean and ready for water. So while the Shungite is boiling on low heat water, I'm going to go ahead and sanitize this with the distilled water. I already pre-assembled it. You have to assemble the spigot yourself when you get this, just for those that are curious. But I'm going to take this. Oh, wow, it's kind of heavy. I'm going to have to move some stuff. Okay, so while the Shungite is boiling in the water, I'm going to go ahead and clean this. I have a Norwex microfiber cloth. Ignore the stains. It's actually really, really clean. I just cleaned it. And I'll show you why I'm going to use this. Okay, so we're going to take our clean water and pour some in here. Just enough to rinse it around and stir it in the container. Alright, I just rinsed it out off camera. I can't do it with one hand, and I don't have a tripod, so that's why I'm using this. I don't know where it's been. I don't know what it's been through. So I'm just gonna take this and just gently rinse through or wash through this with the microfiber cloth. And oh, look it. That's why you gotta clean this stuff. There's a piece of styrofoam in here. Now, it took me a while to figure out how to do this all properly, so that's why I'm showing you guys. But when I first started doing this, my water was not coming out at 000 ppm, which is why I got this water filter so that it would. And even with the Shungite being cleaned as it is right now, I'm probably going to have to go through a few cycles to get this thoroughly cleaned to get 0 ppm. And so the Shungite is still cleaning. That's why you boil it, because like you can see all this stuff floating in the water, and that's just the stuff that's on the Shungite stone itself. That's why you go through this process. It's a little intense, it's a little labor extensive, but when you figure it out, which is why I'm showing you guys, it makes a lot of sense as to why you're doing it. And it takes this process to get good clean water. So I got to go through this process a few more times, and I'm going to go through each stone and handpick each one individually. As you may have seen, some stones are not great for this water, even though this is really good high quality Shungite. You still got to go through this just to double check and make sure your safety is not being put on the line, because if you're not doing this right, you can poison yourself. I wanted to do this on camera, but it was a real hassle, and I needed to figure out how I really wanted to build the new system. So we got two pieces of Shungite right here. Normally they'd be wrapped, but I need to order some more stuff so I can connect them through here. But that's a piece of magnetite with some magnets and some orgonite, and that's linking up to the back. And we got quite a few magnets going that way. But all the poles are connected. I'll just say for right now, these are north, and those are south, south. The ones that are sticking on the water system. South, south, and then north, and then it alternates up. So here's all the Shungite. You really don't want to see too much of the orange and the rust, but I've got so much Shungite filtering that it's not too much of a big deal or a concern. Overall, it probably took me, with the Shungite cleaning, probably about an hour to 2 hours to get this all set up. And I totally did the math wrong. I don't know why I didn't catch this sooner. But I actually had more than enough Shungite. I have double the amount, so I could actually replicate the system. But I did a freeze test earlier, and I did not get the results that I was wanting for structured water. But I was anticipating that the results were not going to be optimal for my standards. So I'm going to document the process, and that'll be another video. But this is pretty much going to sum everything up for RadioniX and Magna-Violet Clear, and just getting this all built. So if you have any questions about structured water or anything about my methods, please feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me through Instagram or TikTok, or even through my email. I'll have that link down in the description below. So this is going to sum up everything, like I said, for making Shungite water and for making structured water. These two are my creations of harmoniously uniting these energy fields together. So just a recap, RadioniX with an X is what I'm coining for making structured water. Magna-Violet Clear is the structured Shungite water, and Magna-Violet Clear RadioniX is everything put together. So thanks for watching. Hope you got some good information out of this, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.